Hey everyone, today I will be doing an unboxing from Bold Precious Metals. Now this was a back-ordered item. It took a little over 5 weeks to get to me, but hey, better late than never, so please stay tuned.
Stacking Cat.
Hello YouTube, and welcome to the Stacking Kat channel, where I talk all things silver with a little bit of gold. And thank you so much for watching. I greatly do appreciate it. And if you could please subscribe, like, and share this video, that would be awesome. So like I said in the intro, this was a back-ordered item that I received from Bold Precious Metals. I ordered it all the way back in June. I believe it was June 17th or so. And I'll put them on the screen here. Take a look at what the prices of silver and gold were when I placed this order. Look at that. I mean, silver, $17.64 an ounce. Gold, $1,732.79. And, you know, I just got this a couple of days ago, and I wanted to unbox it here on the video for everybody out there. And it just made me think, is this the last item that I will be unboxing, or that I just got with silver under $20 an ounce, and maybe even gold under $1,800 an ounce? I mean, that's kind of crazy to think about. You know, just a month and a half ago, you know, I never thought it would ever get to 24 an ounce or wherever it sits right now. But, you know, that's what's happened. You know, I have two different points of view from that scenario with gold, or with silver, excuse me, going up so high. One of them is my dollar cost averaging, and what I paid for silver on average has created a little bit of a profit for me for buying silver, you know, way before this it went above 20. And same with gold, going above 1900. However, I'm far from where I want to be with my stack. So it's kind of like, you know, I'm a little conflicted here. I want to buy a lot more silver and gold. However, the prices are really getting up there. So I think I'm just going to sit back for a little bit and see what happens. We are on July 29th of 2020 when I'm making this video. I will be putting it out, I believe, probably on July 30th. So we'll see what happens. You know, these are crazy times. There's a potential for another stimulus out there. You know, a lot of different things could be happening, which will affect the market. All right, so here I got the package open, and that's how Bold does it. They usually send it in these little yellow envelopes unless you're getting a big deal. Now, I ordered this item specifically for one coin, and I'm assuming it's in here. It's actually around. So for this one, it is the 2020 Lady Germania. Really pretty coin, and in more ways than just one. Let me adjust this light a little bit. It's kind of bright. That's a little bit better. Yeah, so the Lady Germania, put out by the Germanian Mint. This is the second round, I guess you'd have to call it, in the series. Now, there has been talk about milk spotting with their Germanian Mint. Now, I do have, like I said, the first Lady Germania, and I've had no issues with it myself. However, I have seen other videos and other examples where there has been some milk spotting. So I haven't seen in any of their further releases, whether it's their allegories or the oak leaf or whatever it is. Now, I've only bought it in the 1 ounce varietal, so maybe the bigger coins, the 2 and 5 ouncers, have that issue. I do not know. But I've had good luck with them so far. And I really enjoy what this series is. Just the Germania Mint in general. They have a really cool minting process. You see kind of that radial circle pattern they have in the center there. I don't know if that's for security or whatever it is, but it really gives kind of a nice texture to the coin. Of course, it's the two-headed Roman eagle landing on her arm, and as you can see, she even has the leather sheath there. That's pretty cool. Pretty detailed design. So this series, or the Germania Mint, is a bit of an anomaly, I'd say. because it's considered a round, although there is a denomination 5 mark. Now that is not the current German currency, so you cannot, this has no backing by the German government. There's a 2-headed eagle as well with the oak leaves surrounding it. And of course, carrying the arrows, the war and peace trope. We see on a lot of American coins here, especially the pre-33 gold. We've seen it on a lot. Yeah, so like I said, I ordered this back in mid-June, and I did it as a pre-sale, and it was supposed to be delivered out on like June 20th or June 21st, somewhere in that ballpark. However, I guess they had some customs issues. Bolt sent out an email kind of explaining what was going on, so it did take about a month longer than I expected. But like I said, better late than never, and just a nice addition. So I have all of the Germania Mint coins now, which is kind of cool. Like I said, the oak leaf and the allegories and all those, only in the 1 ounce size and only in the silver. So get the vantage point a little bit closer there. And I did get a couple other coins, like I said, to take advantage of that $99 free shipping threshold. And here's a coin that came out, I want to say at the end of May. And so I know a lot of you have already seen it, but it is the Royal Australian Mint, Beneath the Southern Skies. They also make this in a 1 ounce gold coin as well, but this is a really beautiful coin. Both Australian mints, the Royal Australian, which this one is, as well as I'd say the more well-known worldwide or globally, the Perth Mint. But the quality control, the minting process, the design, everything is really meticulous and well done. So this is the Southern Cross constellation with the globe behind it. And of course, a map of Australia. 4/9's fine. I really like that texture on the map of Australia, whatever that surface is called. Kind of a metallic, I don't even know what to call it. I don't know. If you guys know, please put down in the comments down below. It's almost like a metallic, flat, I don't know, but it looks really cool. That's what I could tell you from that angle. But a lot of detail in these Australian coins. And of course, on the front is the Queen. Got a little bit of issues there on the capsule. But this is the Jodie Clark Queen, which Australia has adopted both of their mints over the past couple of years. 2020. Really a beautiful coin. I know most of you guys have already seen this one out there. Whoever it just came, like I said, the Germania Mint coin was on a back order, and sometimes that is just how it goes. So I'm glad to have that one as well. Like I said, better late than never on both of these coins. Glad to add both to the stack. The Australian coin, I'd say, is kind of in that in-between stackable, collectible bullion piece. Probably more stackable. The premium's not really too high on it. As, a lot of the Royal Australian Mint stuff that they've put out, like the Redback Spider or a few of the other ones, the Dolphin series, don't really have too high of premiums. So good items to add to the stack if you want to kind of just vary up and mix up your stack. Just good additions. The Germania Mint one is purely collectible, I'd have to say. Carries a little more of a premium, and not too high. If you go back and buy that first issued 2019 Lady Germania, you're probably going to be paying a really high premium on it. But I mean, it's the first in the series, and here's the second one. It's just fun to own. All right, so next is the Maple Tube. I am 5 away from completing this tube. I've been working on this thing for a while now, and I've been waiting for these 5 to come. I've bought a few others since then. However, this is a 2020 tube, so I wanted to keep it as that, just have a full 2020 tube. And they wrap a lot of their coins up really good. I mean, look at that. That's no damage is going to happen. Okay, so got the initial packaging off, and let's get into it. Alright, so you guys have seen this plenty of times, the classic maple. And the 2020. So as you guys know, the price of silver is really high. And are we ever going to pay under $20 an ounce for silver again? I do not see that in the near future. I think it's going to stay over 20, probably over 22, I'd guess, for, at least the time being, into the next few weeks or months. I mean, it could pull back. It's really speculative right now. Nobody really, it's tough to find the answers. A lot of experts have varying opinions. So it's one of those things where it's what to do becomes a little more complex. Usually in a scenario, you know what the price is going to be, and it stays around the same area, and premiums stay around the same spot for a long time. So this is just a different situation that we are in right now. And so maples on bold, maples and eagles, American silver eagles, are going to be really harder to come by. As we saw back in March and April, when premiums really went up, when prices went down, to $12 an ounce, 14, whatever it ended up kind of averaging out for a while. But premiums where you're still paying $25 for an eagle. So as you could see here on bold, these maples are on a pre-sale till August 12th of 2020. So you have 2 weeks to go there. And if you want to buy them just individually, 1 to 24, it's $565 over spot. Thinking about the times we're in right now, and eagles going for anywhere of 7 to 9 over spot. Some places, I think like AppMex had them for over 10, maybe even into $12 over for spot. So that's that's pretty high. I don't know if you guys really want to get into all that, but eagles are going to be hot. Maples will be hot. I think constitutional will be hot. Might be a good time if you really need to get some silver to buy some more collectible items. Just a difficult analysis right now. Just a tough one. Just not your normal situation. So we'll see what happens. I'm probably going to try to invest into a little more gold, which I have been doing for quite a bit now. So that's cool. Look at that. 25. It's always nice to finish a tube of anything. 2020 maples, no exception. I really like how it looks in this tube. I probably say that every time I break a tube out, but it really has a cool reflection. Kind of mirrors itself in there, and you can see the cartwheeling. Kind of the little design features. Radial lines. Very impressive coin. Now they have the mint shield. Hopefully it will not. We won't see it milk spot. See a few years down the line for that to occur. Oh, one other thing with this Lady Germania here. They did send the certificate of authenticity. So like I said, there's only 25,000 of these. So it kind of just puts out, a few of the things here. This release is limited to 25,000 pieces. Some of the specifications. So that's something nice that the Germania Mint does. And it does, I think, for that reason, it kind of it catapults it into that collector sphere, if you want to say. So I don't know. These certificates of authenticity, for these types of things, I keep them. I probably have a bunch of them kind of stashed together. Maybe I'll go through those one day. It's not a pressing need. So yeah, the Lady Germania was the key pickup in this order. 5.5 weeks later, finally got it. Really nice coin. And the tube of maples, on a more practical level, was probably the best pickup, to complete a tube of maples. Always a good thing to have, especially as a stacker. You want to put a lot of that focus into the more common bullion coins. They're going to be a lot more liquid, just more desirable in that way. So maple leaves, silver eagles, just don't pay too high of a premium for them. And of course, finally, the Beneath the Southern Skies from the Royal Australian Mint. Okay, so I put the light overhead, maybe get a little better effect of the silver there, and that will wrap it up for this video. So if you'd like to see similar videos about silver with a little bit of gold, then please subscribe and push that notification bell, smash that like button, and leave a comment. And until next time, this is the Stacking Cat.